Hey guys, Briar here with TUI Total Solutions, and today we are going over the middle child, the Versant 4100. We've done one on the Iridesce, we've done one on the 280, and now we're going to dig into this and kind of see where this fits in the portfolio. Starting off, this machine, really robust. You're talking 100 pages a minute, all stocks at rated speeds. It'll auto duplex 400 GSM. The registration tolerance is 0.5 millimeter. Really awesome there. Comparing it to the 280, it actually is very similar on the inside. It takes a lot of the same parts, same drums, and there's a lot of other consumables, but where it starts to differentiate and it starts borrowing some technology from the Iridesce is this second half right here. So this is actually where our full width array is housed, and that's the piece of technology that's driving the price of this machine up and making it worth going over the 280. This is something that's going to control your density and uniformity, your registration, and it's also going to calibrate as well. So in addition to that, because this is meant to do more volume per month, there's actually an additional paper cooler right here. This is kind of a miniature version compared to the one on the Iridesce, but it still does a fantastic job. We have these in these machines in the field doing well over 150,000 color impressions a month, and it does it really good on coated stock too. It's not going to kill the life of other things in the machine when you start running that thick media through. So, nice little rundown on it. Now, we're basically going to do something similar we do with the 280. We're going to run 3 different types of jobs. So we're going to do envelopes, we're going to do some banners, we're going to do a 26-inch banner, and then we're going to show you a booklet as well. Because one thing that's unique about the Xerox product portfolio is the finishing. It's all modular between everything. So anything you can put on the Iridesce, you can also put it on the 4100, the 280, Prime Link, so on and so forth. So let's go over here and take a look at this envelope file we got, and I'll show this real quick. Again, the feeders, it's the same as the 280. So the same envelope kit that we had on the 280 to run those envelopes, it's going to be the same here. So no difference there. One thing that is a bit of a change from the 280, how you manage your paper catalog is a little different on the 4100. It's actually managed here on the Fiery. Now with the 280, when you start building custom paper profiles, you actually have to do that at the UI. So you're kind of going between your UI and your Fiery. Not a huge deal, but on the 4100, it's all consolidated here in the Fiery. So let's go here and run that envelope job real quick and see how it comes out. And I can't remember if I've mentioned this on a video before, but what seems to run best, and this is from all 3 machines, for number 10s particularly, and actually most envelopes, uncoated 177 to 220, that gives us the best results. And I actually have these coming out to the top tray face up, normal order. Xerox just released this cool little accessory that it's pretty simple in design, but they didn't have it before, and most times when we did envelopes, we actually always come to the top tray, which we're doing right now. But they designed this to where you can actually put this on the descending tray to go down. It's pretty neat, and that way you can actually you can just get more on there. So there's a little bit of babysitting that goes on unless you have this production feeding system right here, but we haven't done testing on this yet, so the jury's still out. As soon as we figure out if this actually works, as it's advertised, we'll do a video. But as for now, we're going to the top tray, and as you can see, they're coming out pretty good right now. And we've done windowed and unwindowed on this, pretty good success. We did notice on the 4100 that windowed can sometimes have a small wrinkle in the top corner. It doesn't happen on the 280 or the Iridesce, but for whatever reason it does happen on the 4100. This wrinkle is pretty much less than any kind of damage you would get just it being in the mail, but for some customers, you know, any kind of wrinkle is complete no bueno, so I did want to bring that up. But as you can see, these came out, I mean, zooming on that, we have no wrinkles on any of these, so it came out really good. So that's our envelope job. Let's go to our banner job. So again, same feeding, right? Open this up, come take a look in here for me. On this side. Same feeder. We have the ability to go up to, I believe it's a 47 inch. Right now we're just running some 26 and 13 by 26. And if you want to show them right here, there's just a little switch right here. As soon as you go past 19 inches and you're gonna start doing banners, you just flip it up, let the machine know that, and then you're good to go. So right now we got a 100-pound gloss coated cover, 13 by 26. So let's rip a couple of those off. We've had great luck printing banners on pretty much everything here. The 280 was great, the iridescent is great, and the 4100 is no exception. One thing I did want to bring up in comparison with the 280 and the iridescent is the 280 is unique in the sense that you can pull out the CMYK housings and put a silver, gold, clear, white in. That's really, really cool. The iridescent is obviously unique and they have two separate housings to do that. The 4100 is a standalone CMYK engine, so just something to consider. You don't have, it's a lot more robust than this, but you don't have that flexibility that you have with that, or you know, even an iridescent. So here's our banners that came out really, really nice. It's really hard to do justice to just how spectacular the quality is through camera, but we're going to try. So the last job I wanted to show you, because we have it teed up that way, is a full bleed booklet. So this configuration that we have here has the 2-knife trimmer. So this will give your booklet a head and foot trim. Obviously the booklet maker, which is the same as that we have on the 280. And then this module right here is the square fold trimmer and face trimmer. Really fantastic. It's gonna actually square bind the back, almost make it look like a perfect bound book, and then give you a face trim. So you don't have that staircasing effect when you do the thick booklets. So we're gonna cut away, go run a booklet job. All right, so now we're actually gonna be printing a full bleed booklet, leveraging all the finishing options we have on this thing. It's the sheet, the paper is 80-pound text, uncoated, and it's 12 by 18. We're gonna cut it down to about 11.5 by 8.5. And it's just kind of show you how nice of a product this thing makes from raw paper to finished product. I always joke around, I say it almost always looks like a perfect bound book until you flip it over to the staples. So, and it really is incredible the quality that we're getting on this with uncoated as well. So basically it's going through here, it's going to trim the header and the footer. Right here is going to do the main fold and the staple. And this guy down here is going to square the back and give it that face trim so we don't have that staircase. And what's kind of neat is if you have large book runs, you can kind of just have this go down into like a cardboard box or something like that. Really just focusing on loading paper and keeping the machine fed with toner, and it's like a little mini booklet factory. So the specs on this also, it's 30 pages, so folded in half, it's a 120 page book. That's spec'd out at about 90 GSM, so you have to take that into consideration when you're using paper like we are. Thicker than that, you're not gonna get the full 30 pages when you start going thicker than 90 GSM. It's going to be a little bit less, so we always recommend that clients, if they have a particular project that they're doing and they think this might be a fit, bring the file and the stock in, let us test it to make sure it's actually going to meet it. So here we go, hot off the press. Nice square bind, the two staples there. Come over here, just kind of see the quality on this. Really, I hope the camera's doing justice. I mean, your mouth almost waters looking at this. Full bleed, and this was uncoated too, and I mean it just feels so good. And I mean, bacon, I mean, seriously. So that's it for the 4100. Incredible machine. Really fits nicely between the 280 and this, and the biggest thing you just got to remember obviously is that you don't have any kind of embellishment printing capability. For some people that's not a big deal, and if you don't have a huge demand for it, then this can be a really great fit. So if you have any questions, just reach out to us. We'd love to do a private demo for you, and we will see you guys in the next video.